What's going on, everybody? How we doing here tonight? It has oh man, I tell you what, this has been such a awesome day. I'm so glad everyone's here. I'm glad that I am here tonight. And guess who just snuck in? He was running a little late, but he got here. The man, the myth, the legend. As soon as it loads you on here, there you go. Where are you? Come on. Where'd you go?
Back. Bring me back.
Come on.
Am I
I'm
back?
trying.
I
There it
was.
is.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello. Can
I hope
everybody
it's
hear me?
not my internet keeps getting wigging out. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Am I messing up with you right now? Like I tried to change my internet around here, move some stuff around upstairs so it kind of you know, goes better here, but hopefully it's not lagging like it was last week.
No, you should be fine, buddy. You can hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you good. Hear you
Okay,
good.
perfect.
I'm not used to you not having the light up microphone.
Uh, I know, man. I upgraded, and it seems to
Upgrade.
be working pretty well.
Nice, nice. Well, Chaotic is in the house. We have such a good show going for you. We have a poll right now. We wanted everyone to participate in. It's something that I had brought up. Some things I'd heard, from just rumblings in the community. And it's just what do you think qualifies as a true gamer? We have four things you can choose from. Have a high rank. Uh, have to be high ranked in gaming. Game all the time, enjoy gaming even if you're no good, or play the game once in your life. So it goes from one extreme to the other.
What about how other people view you as a gamer or not?
Ooh.
So,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Okay. That's also something we can ponder. So we're gonna talk about that later. Um. But how you been, Chaotic? How you been?
Well, I literally like just walked in the door from work, took off my nasty clothes, and then just threw on another shirt and was just like, all right, man. Hopefully he hadn't started yet. And literally, like it looks like you just started as I was signing in. So I was like, good timing.
Yes. Yes. I was sitting here like, okay, I'll give him like a few more minutes, kind of see how it goes. And finally, I was just like, all right, we got to hit it, and he'll show up. He'll show up. I knew you're good for it. So,
Oh yeah.
um, but yeah, and for me personally, this has been been kind of a long week. Have you got to mow your grass? I don't know how it is down there, but up here it's been raining for like 2 months.
I mowed my grass Sunday, got laid off Monday.
You're like, I had all this
I've had a
time to mow.
fantastic week.
Oh well, that's not the best, man. I hope you're doing good. I know it was one of those things, but yeah, I hate to hear it, but I'm
Hey,
glad you're with us though,
it's
and
okay. I
hopefully,
got the touch. I got the power.
yes, and that's the reason why we're here tonight. I was waiting for Saiyan Spirits to roll in. I haven't seen him yet,
He'll be here
but
any minute. Oh, he's here. He's here.
he's here.
Yeah, he did a
Okay.
pop quiz. What's the universal
There he is.
greeting?
Dude, I actually went back and tried to like redo that. Like, okay, let me try and do this so I can say it to Chaotic whenever I come back. And dude, I cannot remember that thing. Do you remember it?
No.
Oh, it's such a weird like saying of things. But
Yeah.
uh so we both had never seen this movie here, Transformers, the movie, the original one, from 1986. And so we both for the first time this week watched the movie, and I'm like, hey, we need to get together and talk about our thoughts on the Transformers movie. And two, I found this background, like
Oh
it was
yeah.
this is just a restream background, but I like this is us in space right now, going through space as the Transformers. We're seeing Unicron right now, and we are kind of screwed.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, it's ba weep gra na weep ninny bong.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. That's right. And we got a look at Stock Jock here. Gifted 10 memberships. Man,
Good
man, I'm
man.
glad you're
Good
here.
man.
I'm so glad you're here because there's something later I want you to see because I was devastated by it and I think you would be too. Uh so we got so many members coming in here now. congratulations to everyone who was a member. Actually, just this last week, did a tour of my arcade for members only. So if you are a member, you can go back and watch that, or you can catch me next time that I go live with my memberships. But since we are talking about the people in the chat, let's say hello to them. We have here Burger Time Babe. What's up, Burger Time Babe? Shotgun Sean. He's the first one besides my wife to pop on in. Okie Gaming. If you haven't subscribe to Oki Gaming, head over there,
Good
uh,
dude.
give him some love. He does some great stuff.
Yeah.
He's like every day, Monday through Sunday, he does a, or no, Tuesday through Sunday, he does like a 5 hour stream in the mornings. He's like pumping it out, man. He does a lot. So if you're into retro gaming, go over there and check him out. Calvin Wong, he's in the house. MSU Rich, so glad to see you here. Saying Spirits, you're the reason why Brian's here tonight. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
Kevin
thank you,
Wong,
seriously.
yeah. Cat Dad's arcade. I saw his video the other day about arcade one ups in his local Nebraska mart. That was a good video there. JJ's in the house. Gamer Fridge said he's going to pass out. We'll have Brian sing you to sleep, my friend. He can sing you to sleep.
A
Uh,
lullaby.
he'd be like, "You got the touch. You got the
You got the
power."
power.
Evening, all. Richie Odella. Pleasure to see you, man. Thor Casey in the house. Um, my Hot Rod X10 Transformers. Oh, that does have the touch. It does have the touch. Thank you for being here,
I gotta check
Thor
that out.
KC. And I think we are good. And there is Jason Little Alien in the house. He's throwing up Oki's channel there too. So make sure to go and um are we talking about the abomination of Robotron that James did last night? Shame, shame, shame. No, it's even worse. It's even worse. Um, so you'll see it later. You'll see it later, though. You see it later. But I have, besides that, we always have our usual things. We got a drink to make. We have who's selling this, which I found one here recently that I was like, Brian will like this one, I guess. I don't
Oh,
know.
is that the one
It's
I
just a
showed you?
no. It's a. I
What's
forgot the one you showed me. I oh yes, I remember that one now. We'll save that. We'll save that.
let me put that one
I
on
want to
there
go to
too.
that. Yeah. Mike Hawkhurts, he's in the house too. How we doing, Mike? All right, all right. So, what's happened this week in the arcade here? I wanted to show you something that I got, man. I don't think I've showed anybody this yet. But these are for my golden tea,
Oh.
and they sit on the side of it. Let me go bigger. Can I go like that? There you go. I'm a little bit bigger. This is from that 3D arcade on Etsy that I had talked about before, and these cups go on the side of your golf golden tee. And I've ordered a lot from him, and he always has great products. And this thing I think is like a must for your golden tee because I mean it's you can't put nothing down. It's like you're sitting there and you're either bowling or golfing, so you got to have a place to put down your drink. That's just part of it.
Well, I mean, I'm getting that golden tea midway from Stock Jock when we do that trade later on this next month, so I might look into that.
Yes. Yeah, and it's even got a small cup and a big cup, so you can like
Nice.
yeah, and it sits on the side there. It's very very good. I love that thing. And I fixed thanks to Brian. I got my Chulix working. Yes, that
Oh yeah,
was
dude.
totally Brian. And the plan was last week. I planned on selling it, fixing it, and selling it. And Brian, I don't know if it was you exactly, but there was a lot of people that were like, "No, don't do that."
No, not yet, man. You didn't really give it a chance.
Yeah, we got those Brooks boards in there, and that really helped out because I could just plug anything in at that point in time. I wasn't using those cheap ones that I was before. That was like causing me all these issues with my PC, and I just threw an Xbox in there, and I played Tekken and Street Fighter for about 3 to 4 hours that very night. Like it took me about 2 hours to get it all set up and like programmed and working, and then I was just like, "Let's go." That's all I
Which
needed.
Street Fighter did you play?
Street Fighter 6,
Oh, good, good.
and
And Tekken 8?
yep,
Oh,
Yep,
then
that's
let's me and you play one night. Just have a
oh,
couple matches.
you're gonna okay, Street Fighter gonna kick my butt, but Tekken, I might have a chance.
Yeah, Tekken you might have a chance. I'll play with the Tank Stick VR, and you can play with your Chulix.
And we'll find out who's really the
Yeah.
best, Tank Stick or Julix.
Now, real quick, your printed your 3D printed cup holders. Did they come from 3D arcade
Yep,
designs? I think
right
these did
there.
too.
Yep, yeah, he makes those too, yes.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
got these for my Attack from Mars pinball machine. So
Yep, he makes those, he does all types of stuff for the,
and then
RK one-up
they glow in
ones.
the dark under the black light. So they
Yep.
glow green. So I'm happy with that. It's a nice touch.
Yeah, he's such a cool dude too. Like I was for my Tron, as everyone knows, it was I'd broken or the spinner had broken, and I was like, hey, I need someone to like 3D print this. So I went right to him and I was like, hey, could you 3D print this for me? Like how I'll pay you whatever. And I was like, I plan on getting your cups too. And he goes, you know what? Just buy my cups and like that thing literally like doesn't cost very much to make that little tiny thing. And he's like, go ahead and I'll just throw it in there. And I was like, dude, you're awesome, man. Like he didn't have to do that. I wasn't one to pay him, but he's just a good guy.
I never communicated with him. Maybe I should communicate with him and be like, "Hey, man, can I get one of them cup holders for my 4KP?"
Oh
I buy
yeah.
a lot of stuff from him. I just never talked to him before.
Oh yeah. If you talk to him directly and you're even a custom one, you're like, let's say I have like a Battletoads back here. If I was like, hey, could you make me a Battletoads one? Like he would like
Ooh,
sit there and like make something and be like, oh hey, like oh something like this would it work? And like
I
I mean
wonder
he'll
if he can
make it
put my
for you.
logo
He's
on one.
what?
I wonder if he can put my logo on one, like a cup holder.
I'm you could ask him. I don't know if he could or not, but hey,
Yeah,
that'd
that
be
might be
cool.
cooler. Yeah.
Yeah. James is everything is here.
Oh, thanks,
Why
Dorsey.
is it?
KC.
Yeah, I don't know why that's doing that. I got used to StreamYard last week, and now I'm like, you can't run restream very well. But yeah, but anyways, that's kind of what was going on in my arcade this week. Um, also, too, I do have a couple arcades leaving. I got 'em going. NFL Blitz is going Sunday, and NBA Jam is up for sale, the Shack Edition. So those are heading out the door.
Okay.
Um, as well as soon as Tron. And what's funny too is Tron. Um, you had told me you said, "Hey, wait for hey, thank you. I got a compliment. Is that I don't know how to take that. Was that like a nice shelving or is it like nice shelving? I don't know how to take things from MG.
No, like ever since you got your new space and now that you set it up the way you want it to, man, like you got one of the coolest like backgrounds, period.
Oh, thank you,
Like you
guys. It took
really
a lot
do,
of
man.
work.
And the green, we set it on I think Gamer Fridge's show where that green
Yeah,
really pops.
yeah, and actually making it uh to shelf GGA8 tips help. GGA8, I don't know what that means, but cool. Um
I think he's trying to say
uh
top shelf or maybe or
top shelf.
yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Um yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there it is,
He
top
got it.
shelf.
He got it. He got it. He got it.
I
But
speak in your
yeah,
language.
so I NBA Jam is leaving, Blitz is leaving. Tron, that spinner was not working, so I went ahead and I ordered Glenn's spinner because I had got a hold of RK1 up, but they're like, we don't have any in stock. We don't know when we're gonna get it. And I'm like, just you know, screw it. I want to just get Glenn's and put it in there for and just sell the thing because I'm kind of done with Tron. And you told me, you said, hey, just wait a minute because I've ordered stuff from them and they said the same thing. And like 3 days later they had it. And I was like, Psh, ain't gonna happen, man. And like the day after like my stuff from Glenn shipped, RK1 was like, hey, we got your stuff in. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yep. Because I was freaking out too about KI when my KI broke. I was like, mystery coder, hook me up. Somebody hooked me up in a community. And then literally RK went up's like, we got it in. You ready to pay for it? I'm like, yes, I'll pay for it right now.
Yeah, so that's on its way. So I don't know if I'll just put that one in there and then take back the Glen one, or put the Glen one in there and just have that extra one to sell or whatever. I don't know yet, but yeah. So I have two spinners now. I had a broken spinner, and now I have two. So there you go. That's the way that one goes. But now that we have all that out of the way, let's talk about how we got the touch and we got the power. That's right.
Hell yeah.
So Transformers, robots in disguise. Transformers movie. What did you think? What was your initial thoughts? What was your whole feeling of the Transformers movie before, during, after? I want to know it all. Tell me it all.
So I'm more of the I've seen all the live action Michael Bay version movies,
Yeah.
and I really liked all those. I remember when I was a young kid, I was into them, but I didn't know all the characters. I knew Grimlock, I knew, Optimus Prime. I had the Bumblebee, I had some of the action figures and stuff like that growing up. I remember, but I was just never really seriously into it. The movies helped, me connect a lot more, and a lot of those characters I was able to recognize pretty well. Watching the 1986 movie, it's like, holy crap! So first of all, like, it's nonstop action all the way through,
Dude.
and it even got to the point where I was like, I had to rewind it a couple times. I'm like, how the hell did they get here? Or how did they get separated? Who was on what
Yes.
ship? What planet are they on? Are they all on Junk Planet? Like, I didn't quite understand
I
what's
got
going
confused
on.
there too. I got confused there too. I was like, wait a minute, why are they underneath water right now with piranhas? I thought they were on the junk
Exactly.
planet. And I'm like, wait, okay, there's two different ships.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I was really confused at some parts. Rewound it. I was like, okay, I just missed that simple thing. But yeah, it was complete action all the way through, and a lot of stuff. I was just like, wow. I kind of expect something to happen. I don't want to spoil it, even though it's like from 1986. It's like I'm 30, almost what 40 years old now, almost 40 years old.
Yes.
So it's like,
Yeah.
it's like some things I knew was going to happen because it's happened a lot in the Michael Bay Transformers movies, but I didn't expect the certain things to happen, and I was like, wow,
I
this is
didn't
cool.
expect certain things to happen. I was literally stunned whenever they happened. I was like, "Oh, he's gonna, yeah, it's gonna be okay." And I'm like, "Oh no!" And I'm like, after the movie, I'm like, "But wait, you guys forgot about something." Like, um, where's that at? Like,
Yeah,
uh, yeah, yeah.
I will say
It,
this: Saiyan spirits, you have started a trend with me now. All right, so full disclaimer, everybody. Saiyan Spirits gifted this movie to you because you never seen it before,
yes,
right?
yes. I
All
was
right.
gonna, yeah. So basically, I talked to him about it. He told me like, you need to watch this movie. You need to watch this movie, and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. He goes, what? Okay, do you have a 4K Blu-ray player? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, I'm sending you this tomorrow. So so yeah, he sent it to me. I was like, okay, I'm definitely watching this movie. Like, like,
So
yeah,
I bought it digitally on YouTube, and then I bought it digitally on Fandango, Voodoo, whatever it's
yes,
called now, so that I could watch the
yeah.
4K version and I can also stream the 1080p version. But now, I was telling one of my friends at work about it tonight, and he goes, "I've never seen it either." I was like, "All right, so
Oh,
here's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna buy the physical Blu-ray copy version, and I'm gonna give it to him." And then once I give it to him, I was like, first of all, he's a music snob like I am, and we both collect vinyl records. So I Saying Spirit showed me the link that Walmart is carrying the vinyl record for this movie too, the soundtrack. So I'm gonna buy that for him too, and buy me a copy as well, and share that. And I told him, I was like, once you watch this movie, buy a copy of it and give it to somebody else, and let's continue this trend.
absolutely. Let's make us a little bit bigger there. Yeah,
So
man. And the even the very like beginning. I love this movie, but what you're talking about is a big reason why my interest in Transformers dropped significantly after my 11th birthday in 1986. Oh, apparently, a lot of phone calls were made to theaters about children being very upset by this movie. Um, but from the moment go, like it starts up in that first scene, you're just like, what is happening right now? Like, this is nuts. Like, and it doesn't stop. Like, the action is just there all the way through. And I was so surprised also too by like, I this is a kids movie, but they had some stuff in it. I was like, I don't know if I nowadays, like, kids you get away with that in a kids movie, like, this would
Oh, yeah.
probably be PG-13 now. I mean, it was, there was a lot of things, a lot of people dying, kinda thing.
Yeah.
Um,
And I told my friend about that. I was like, "You might not." He goes, "Oh no, I cuss in front of my kids all the time. This ain't gonna be nothing." I'm like, "Okay, cool. Just want to make sure disclaimer."
yeah, yeah, because it's kind of, got some stuff in there, and then I heard, they do swear in it too a little bit, and I'm like, "Man, I don't remember I don't remember, any of that stuff in, like, the show on TV, like, I don't remember it a ton, but
Yeah,
I was like, "I don't remember that at all." Um, yeah, so, okay, so if you're watching this right now, then we're gonna start with spoilers, so if you haven't seen the movie, go see the movie, stop right now, give us, like, a good 10 minutes
yeah,
maybe, and then come back,
yeah, dude.
because
If you
'cause
don't
we have to talk about stuff.
if you don't mind digital, it's like six seven
Yeah.
bucks, and you
Yeah,
get the
yeah, yeah.
4K version of it. Just just watch it on one of those digital platforms. Like I think you can rent
Absolutely.
it for 1.99.
Yeah, so go rent it, go rent it. The entire toy line dies, oops. And Saint Spirit said, "Screw those children." That's okay. He's very, very strong, feels very strong about that.
Yes,
And
thank you, Big
yes,
Box.
you've got the
You got the
touch.
touch.
We
You've
got the
also got the
power.
power.
Um, but yeah, it was, whenever Optimus Prime died, I was like, "Alright, you kidding, like, this is, like, he's gonna come back, they're gonna find
Yeah,
some
I thought he
magical
was gonna
way,
come
he's gonna be."
back.
Yeah, yeah, I was like, "Oh, yeah, they'll
Uh,
figure out something, and he's gonna be resurrected."
Because from the Michael Bay movies, I'm used to that. I'm used to Optimus Prime getting his ass kicked, dying, and then they
Mm,
resurrect him somehow, and he becomes like Super Optimus Prime. You
yeah.
know, but
So, I was waiting for that, I was like, "Alright,
yeah,
here you go, here we go." And then it was like, "Nope." Like, at the end of the movie, I'm just like, "Wait a minute, where is, where's Optimus Prime?" Like, he's dead, like, uh but yeah, so that was shocking. The fight between him and Megatron was really cool. Like
yeah.
it felt really like a desperate, like
I was like, damn,
they
this is gonna
were
be a
just
short
going all
movie.
out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So hey, I said Ace of Jacks. I said spoilers are coming in, so go watch the movie and stop right now. Give us 10 minutes. So um yeah, whenever he got hit with the spike, I was like, "All right, yeah, he's gotta be wounded, like, you gotta make the victory better, you can't just, like, have him." So, like, "All right, he got that." And then he got shot, and I'm like, "Oh my gosh, like, they're gonna kill him off, aren't they?" And then he finally hits, Megatron off the edge there, and he falls, and so Megatron's laying there, and I'm just like, "All right, this is like, he's gonna be fine." And it's like, "Nope, he just dies." I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what is happening right now?"
Yeah,
Um it was very traumatic to me during that time. Uh, but, what else was cool too is, like, again, the whole movie is just so action packed. It's got
yeah,
so much going on the entire movie. It just doesn't stop. Um, and then at the end, you have the Unicron as, like, a giant like, standing on the planet fighting them with his bare fists and eating them. And I'm just like, "Dude, this is like, what is happening right now? Why did they not, like, redo this in the live movies? Like, this would be crazy." Uh,
I do want to say one thing. They did my boy Starscream dirty.
oh, man, that scene too, he's like, "I'm the king," and then they're like, "Oh, okay," and he's just, like, dead, like like
They did him dirty, man. I was like, I always loved Starscream. I don't know what it was about the Michael Bay movies, but I was like, man,
yeah,
Starscream's a shit, man. I love this guy. And then
yeah,
I saw him that he was like predominantly in this one too. And then all of a sudden, Galvatron comes back and he's like, nope.
yeah. Says Galvatron ended up being totally out of his mind. I remember that episode where he, guess, went to some kind of psychologist to fix his brain. Man, they made him whacked out. Yes, they did. Brooklyn's in the house. Nice to see you, Brooklyn. Then we got Sir Sega here too. Welcome, welcome. And then yeah, but and then I just like the way that the whole thing looked. Feel like they did a really good job with animating a lot of it. Like there's
Yeah.
scenes that I was like, I don't know how they did that, especially back then.
Dude, the color
Um,
palette.
Yes.
Like, my eyes were, like, in an orgy. I was just having a great time just watching it. It's like, if I was, like if I was a stoner or if I smoked or did some, like, kinda acid or something, some kinda, like, psychedelic, I probably would've went cross-eyed.
Yes. Yes. Cobra Commander voice. Oh, yes, yes. That is
Yes,
true.
he earned that death, but man,
He earned that death.
he earned that death, yeah.
Dude, it was so good. It was more than what I was expecting, you know. I was kinda went in there kinda leery because I didn't know the movie, and I'm like, "It's from '86, it's a cartoon." There's some stuff from 1986, that's, like, not the greatest looking cartoons just 'cause, they had to do it was a lot harder process back then.
Yeah.
And but man, I tell you, that was it really, like, knocked my socks off part of it. I think this is definitely one I wanna, like, be rewatching a lot. Um, once in a while, whenever I'm just bored or whatever, I'm probably gonna pop it in, just have it playing. Um,
At least for, like, background noise, because just the soundtrack just carries the entire movie,
dude,
and
the
and then
soundtrack.
and then all of a sudden, like, you'll hear a certain song, and you'll look at the movie and be like, "Yeah, I'm gonna watch this for a second."
Um,
Especially the moment when, Hot Rod grabs the, what's that part called?
Matrix.
Yeah, the Matrix of Leadership. Because I keep on wanting to call it the Allspark, because that's what I'm used to with, Michael Bay movies. But yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Matrix of Leadership, yeah.
Did you catch that it was gonna be him though, like, whenever it happened? Because I was like, as soon as he grabbed that first from Optimus Prime's chest,
Yeah.
and it was like, "Da-da-da-la-la-la-la,"
Yeah,
and
they
he's like,
played the
"Oh,
music,
here."
and I was like, "Okay."
Yeah.
And then he handed it off to what's his name, and I was like, you're that's
Yeah.
foreshadowing."
Yeah. But it actually made me wanna go back and watch the series. I started on Tubi right now, it's free, so I went over
Is
to
it?
Tubi, started watching season 1. I was like, "I'm gonna start watching these," and then I wanna catch, the movie where I'm supposed to catch it at. But I don't know how they like, kids, because they said, like, they didn't tell kids, like, you watch the show, and then the movie came out, and then it continues after the movie. Could you imagine not being the kid who saw the movie in the theaters? You'd be so lost, because like, Optimus Prime is gone,
Yeah.
uh Starscream's gone. I mean,
They
like,
started a new season, and it's just like all these characters are gone. It was like,
yeah,
"Why?"
like, what happened? What happened? And then, yeah, so it's just like, holy moly, like, I wouldn't know what you would do if, if I was that kid. I'd be like, "What happened?" And they'd be like, "You have to go see the movie." And back then too, it wasn't as easy, easily done.
Yeah.
'86, you probably had to go see it in a movie theater. It wasn't the movie theater,
Hope
you're
mom and dad gets it on VHS for you.
yeah, yeah. So it was definitely would have been a strange time to, to have to sit there and try and deal with that. And I wanna see what it looks like afterward too, because I don't know what they kept up with, what they didn't keep up with. Um, Megatron looks different. I don't know if he's still like that after it. I didn't watch, anything after that fact. Did you ever see anything after the movie?
Mm-mm.
No,
I,
mine was all before.
yeah, it's all before. So, what was cool about the situation when I watched it on Amazon Prime Video. So after the movie ended, it went straight into the new Transformer movie, the one that came out theaters recently with Chris Hemsworth,
Okay.
Transformers 1.
Okay.
It was so cool because like in the first one of the first scenes, uh, Scarlett Johansson's character says, "You don't have the touch, you don't have the power." And I was like, "Oh, oh, oh."
Yeah, it was like a total reboot. Yeah, exactly. It hit home video before the new season started. Well, that was really
Okay, there we
smart.
go.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, kids could at least try to rent it and be able to understand what was going on, because I'd be so lost. I wouldn't know how you'd even be able to manage to watch it. I mean, so many, and then even too, like, whatever, whenever, they get done with the big battle, and then they're like, "Oh, we need to get rid of some dead weight," and then they just throw all these Transformers out of the craft. I was just die laughing. I'm like, they're just like, all right, bye. They just throw them
Yeah.
out. I was like, oh, that's hilarious.
So imagine being in my situation. I didn't know much about like the old cartoons. as much,
Mhm.
so it was hard for me to follow what all the characters' names were. Like I
Oh,
knew who
yeah, I
Grimlock
actually
was. I knew who Jazz or not Jazz, but what's gosh, the other smaller characters that are in the actual movies too.
yeah.
Yeah, Bumblebee was there, Optimus Prime. Like I recognize those characters, but then there's a bunch of them. Like Cup, I had a hard time finding out who was which one he was.
Yeah,
Um,
I went ahead and pulled this up whenever before we
yeah,
started the show, so then that way I can this is probably better. That way I could, like, kinda, like, look and be like, "Alright, who's this again? Like, which character is that?" Because on IMDb here, it, like, goes through the whole thing, so
yeah,
that's why I was like, "I'm pulling this up before we start because there's so many characters. I don't
right,
know if I
right.
could keep up."
And
Like
I recognize RC. I know Wheelie and those characters too. I actually had a RC uh, action figure when I was younger as a kid too. Uh, oh gosh, look,
who's
Soundwave, Rumble, Frenzy, Ravage, Wheelie. Uh, what was it Auto Train?
Yeah, Auto Train.
Yeah,
This
like
one is
that one blew me away because I was like, I don't remember seeing him as a regular character. I only remember him as the train. So I was like,
I didn't even remember the dinosaurs. That's how much I was out of the loop. Whenever those dinosaurs came down, I'm like, "What are these dinosaurs doing here?" And they don't seem very helpful. Like, every time they came in the scene, I was like, "They just kinda chomp around and then don't really do much." I don't know. I didn't remember the
oh man,
dinosaurs.
Grimlock was hilarious.
Yes, he was. But, yeah, there's times I was just like, "Okay, the dinosaurs." I don't remember the dinosaurs for some reason. I remember the pterodactyl. That was it, but the other ones I didn't remember at all.
Oh, the
So it's been a
Dinobots,
minute.
man.
Yeah, the Dinobots, like, I don't remember them very much at all.
Wow.
So that's why I'm like, I gotta go back and watch it now
Laser
so that I can
Beam,
understand.
Astro
I can kinda
Train.
understand,
Thank you, Soundwave,
what's
Astro Train. Yeah, Blur reminded me of that character from the Lego movie. The
"Hello,
that
Michael
that
B."
was voiced by Charlie Day. He just wanted to build a rocket ship. Wanted to build a rocket ship. Wanted to build a rocket ship. Let me. What, you want to see me build a rocket ship? Like
Yeah.
really fast. So it just reminded me of that character. I was like, okay, I get his name. Why he's called Blur. But Jesus Christ,
Uh, come on, Garage Gamer, come on.
what's a GoBot?
Exactly. Um, and then, my Burger Time babe, my brother-in-law, he, like, loved these apparently growing up. She was like, "Oh, yeah, I think he watched that, we might have watched it with him." She already, like, she knew more than I did because her brother, like, loved it. So GoBots is kinda underrated. So maybe GoBots we need to give a shot too. That's the next episode. GoBots the movie. You heard it? No, I don't even know if there's a movie for GoBots.
No idea.
No idea. I don't know much about them at all.
Oh God, I
Um,
remember Family Home Video. That's how I got all my Ninja Turtle movies.
home video version cut was like
The
I don't
Micro Machine Man. That's who he was voiced by. Blur was voiced by the Micro Machine guy from the '90s commercials.
okay.
That name looked familiar, but I couldn't remember exactly what it is. Yeah, the Micro Machine guy. That man
Believe it or not,
still does
GoBots
that
came
stuff
first.
today.
Dude, that's awesome. Rented it as a kid, had to wait in a video shop for hours for it to come back in. So if you guys ever talk to MG and you're like, I don't know what to talk about, bring up this movie because MG, like
Oh,
you were in the chat whenever we were talking, and he just like lit up, and it was like MG was the happiest guy. Just he, you could tell his enthusiasm for this movie was like he just loves this movie to death. So if you're
yeah.
ever like, what do I talk about with MG? Like talk about this movie. He
We
will talk
wanted
for you for hours.
we wanted to get Meatball Saucy in there with us and set it up so we could watch it in big screen VR, like sitting in the movie theater,
Yeah.
all sitting there watching out and geeking out about it. Like that, he was
Oh
super
man.
freaking excited about it.
Oh man. It's the most excited and happy I've ever heard his voice.
He got
Like
me
I was like,
excited. I was like, I gotta
yeah.
watch this now.
Yes, yes, yes. Uh, you see Brian without a
Just got
hatch.
off work,
Yeah,
man. I just literally just jumped on.
yeah. He did me a solid here. I'm like, can we get on and talk about it because we both saw it for the first time? He's like, I get off work at 10. I'll be there at 10:30, man. Like I'll show up, and I'm like, all right, all right. So Um, I'm glad he made it.
Me too.
Regardless of what you're wearing, as long as you're wearing something,
Yeah.
that's all I ask.
No $100 super chat's gonna make me take my shirt off. Man, we're good,
You heard it, $101, and he'll take his.
we're good. Let's move on.
Matt, it's okay. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. The Joe movie is GI Joel. I'm used to saying GI Joel. GI Joe movie
I'm
is on
mixing up
YouTube
too.
for free.
Yes, and I actually been watching the episodes like almost every night too, because they're on there streaming 24 hours a day too. So
Oh, so overall, scale of 1 to 10, where do you put the movie? Where do you rank it in your, you know, 10 being
oh
the best and 1 being the worst?
well, I mean, I give it a solid 9. I can't give it a 10 because I don't know all the characters yet. I think the more and more I watch it, I'll that score will constantly rise. Soundtrack though, holy cow, dude! Soundtrack is just banging. And then I was like, then
Yes.
I'm at that part where Weird Al played "Dare to Be Stupid." And I was like, is that seriously Weird Al playing right now? And I heard him say "Dare to Be Stupid." I was like, it is Weird Al right now. Weird Al's on the
Dude,
soundtrack.
a 12. He's like, I give it a 12.
But
1 through uh the soundtrack though, I've been singing that song all like I watched it on Wednesday or third or was it last night? I forget when I watched, but I've been singing it the whole time. You got the touch. I mean, it's just in my head constantly because it's just like it's such a good song. The whole thing's just awesome.
like I
But
said,
what were you saying?
I bought 2 copies of the vinyl, one for me and one for my buddy at work. And I bought him the Blu-ray as well. So, like I said, saying spirits, man, you created a trend in me. Now, if since you bought him one, since you bought him one, I bought my own, but I bought a copy for somebody else. I'm gonna give it to him, and I'm gonna tell him to buy
Yeah,
another copy to give it to somebody else that's never seen it. We're gonna make this blow up.
you talk TV. I'll do the same thing too. I'll find somebody who hasn't seen it, and I will purchase a movie for them too, so that way we can keep the love going and tell him, just do me a solid, and whenever you watch it and you love it, pass it on, and we'll just keep the train
Pay it
going. We'll
forward,
get a whole
man. Show
yeah,
them
just
you
pay it
all got the
forward.
power and you got the touch.
Yes, yes, yes. And I will get that vinyl too because all I imagine is, you've seen my bourbon room. Imagine being in there and you're just like, "Oh, hey, this is comfy." Like I'm sitting on my chair, got bourbon, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, here's some bourbon. I'm gonna pour it for you. Here, put in your cup." And then the sits back. I got a record player in there, so you sit back and you're just like, "Oh,
Oh my
okay." And I'm
god,
like,
the
"Yeah,
only
let me
thing you're
play you
missing is
something."
cigars.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you sit back in your chair and I'm like, "Let me put on a record for you." And you're just like, "Okay." And then all of a sudden, I hit it and you start hearing, "You got the touch." You got the fat. I'd be like, dude, this is the most
Yeah,
amazing experience of my life. Like,
this takes all my
oh
worries away.
yes, yes. So that's happening. I'm getting the vinyl too. I am. Yeah. I'm so glad though we got to. I'm glad somebody else hadn't seen it. So I'm glad you hadn't seen it yet. So that way we both can kind of talk about it and give our point of views. For
Absolutely.
me, I give the movie also a 9. Because I love it. But again, the soundtrack I'd probably give like 10, 12, whatever, because that's just like that made the whole movie just like extra because of that soundtrack.
Yeah. It was it's oh it everything just played perfectly into it. Each
Yeah.
song, perfect situation. Like you could not write a better soundtrack for the scenes in that movie.
And it sounded so 80s too. That's what else I loved about it
And I
because it
love
sounded
that.
so 80s.
I love that. I love that.
Oh,
That
great,
made me
great,
mark
great.
out even more. Because I like movies like heavy metal. Heavy metal has a great soundtrack.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like movies like that just brings out that pure like 80s nostalgia of like hair metal bands and stuff like that. And I
Oh
was just
yeah.
like, oh, this is so good.
It's a solid 7. Garage Gamer, he's just like throwing shade left and right.
He's
Throwing shade.
he's still my boy though. I love Garage Gamer
Yeah.
either way.
Yes, yes, yes. Actually, he'll be on this show. Him and the crew, whoever can make it, it's going to be on this show next week.
Oh, good.
So, yeah, yeah, yeah. They're like, I invited them on. I've been on their show a couple times. I'm like, why don't you guys just come a little earlier onto my show? And they're like, yeah, we could do that. So they're gonna Not have their show. I don't know if they are or aren't. I think it's kind of up in the air, but they're gonna do the show here with me next week, so you'll be able to see him on here and the whole crew. So it's gonna be a good time. We'll talk about this, and I'll tell him that he's wrong. It's not a solid 7. It's a solid 9 at least. No. Okay. Orson Welles, who played Unicron, was so sick they had to enhance his voice. Wow.
Yeah, Bill's retro gaming show. You know what I'm talking about, Wild Bill. That heavy metal soundtrack is. Ooh,
There you go. There you go.
your one-way ticket to midnight.
Next show will be my. Oh, MG's throwing shade back. Oh, awesome, awesome. Well, I do have a drink for this. It's the Unicron Bomb, is what I called it.
Unicron
It's very
bomb.
easy to make. Yeah, Unicron Bomb. I was like, what can I make? It's kind of based off of how Unicron looks. Obviously he's got that kind of caramel looking armor. Let me pull
Yeah.
that up real quick. It's this one right here.
Although
Share that.
I liked him better. Yeah, I mean that's a cool looking transformer, but I did like him
Yeah.
like a Planet Eater as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I
It's
mean
like
that looks like a transformer like Satan. I love it.
yes. Whenever he did transform, I was like, holy moly, and he's standing on a planet. This thing is huge. Like, yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. So this is kind of what I based it off of. I was like, all right, so kind of how he looked. So I'm like, all right, this shouldn't be. It's a pretty easy one. So all you need is 3 ingredients, plus ice. I don't know if you include ice, so maybe 4 ingredients, whatever you want to say. But all you need is some vanilla vodka. Doo-doo.
Okay.
Then you need some butterscotch schnapps.
Okay.
Okay, and then some cream soda. NW cream soda.
Okay.
It is kind of a sweeter drink. So if you want to kind of muzzle it down, obviously, if you put more vanilla in there, it kind of helps deviate from the really super sweet of the butterscotch. But all you need is just some ice. Let me go ahead and put that on in there. I don't want my ice to melt, so I put it in like a cup that'll actually have some little bit that keeps it cool. Keeps it cool.
There you go. The aeration.
Yeah. Yes. All right, let me get my shot glass. All you need is 1 shot of the butterscotch schnapps. Put it on here. And then 1 to 2 shots of the vanilla, whichever you prefer. You can do a little bit more, a little bit less, whatever you like.
MG said this would make him crap a planet. Oh, crap like I ate a planet.
So 1 to 2 shots of the vanilla, if you would like, depending on. I tried it with 1, and I was like, maybe 2 be a little bit better. So I put a little bit more in there, and it was okay. It turned out to be a little bit better. And then you just take some cream soda and you throw it on there.
That's where my tumbler is. Burger Time Babe just found it
Yeah,
out.
that's where it is. And then look at that.
Okay.
So I tried to get it to line up. It's harder to see but this is a lot more of that color whenever you're here in real life. But it's coming through. It's coming through.
Yeah, that looks like
But that's what I was like. All right, Unicron bomb. That's what that's going to be.
that
That's it
look,
though. That's it.
it'd be like a real bomb if you like dropped a shot glass in it of something.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. You could do that too. Absolutely. Like to have the
The vanilla or
butterscotch.
whatever, just drop it in there.
Yeah. I thought about doing something like that, but I was like, my computer, I like it. So
Oh
I'm just
yeah.
gonna pour it in there.
Yeah. You need it. You need splash damage protection.
Yes. Yes, yes. I need that for like my computer equipment. So yeah, you could do that too. Put in a little shot glass and just have it drop in there. Bloop. And do the crown bomb. So
All right, so
drink it.
drink it like Unicron would.
Okay. Hold on.
There you go. There you go.
The best I got. Whoa, was that Unicron? Maybe. Yes. And it is delicious. She's very upset by it. She's like, "Oh, I can't eat this." She's like, "It smells so good," and I'm like,
Hey,
"Sorry."
not much longer. Not much
Fi
longer.
5 weeks, and she's measuring 2 weeks ahead. So, guys, within the next 3 weeks, we could be having a baby, a child.
Better have her
Yes.
a drink ready the moment the thing pops out.
Well, I've learned how to make the perfect um uh, old fashions, which I think I've done that. I think I did that with Bob from the documentary. Why can't I think of it now? The documentary. I'll remember here in a second. But yeah, I did it with him, and it's actually like the best way to make old fashions. And she's never got a chance to try it because she was pregnant right whenever I figured out how to make it. So she's like, as soon as I can, that's the first drink.
I think I
like,
remember you talking about this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So she was definitely. I thought that was called a boiler maker. Uh,
And
so
she'll have a month to drink before you get her pregnant again.
oh no, this is where we end the line. This is it. This is it. Tell her
Vasectomy.
it depends on the arcade there, but there are ones out there. I'd trade for a bait. No, I'm kidding. Uh, all right. So now that that's done, is there anything else you want to say on Transformers? Any anything else you want to bring up or
Um, hey, uh, the new one, the Transformers One. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's free on Amazon Prime with Chris Hemsworth and
see?
everything. It's actually
I got
not that
confused
bad.
by him because like I know the ones with Shia LaBeouf, and then like after Shia LaBeouf, it kind of like got all weird to me. Like I didn't know which one to watch, when not to watch. It's like they
Yeah,
just
it's
started
not
like,
live action. It's what, computer animated.
oh, okay, okay,
So it's like the 1980s style. They look like the 1980s characters version. Um,
okay,
but it's done really well. It's basically the origin story of how Optimus Prime became Optimus Prime and how Megatron became Megatron. Like they have different names in the
oh,
beginning, and how they were best friends, and then something happened.
oh,
Sentinel Prime's in it, and he's played by John Hamm. Scarlett
okay.
Johansson's in it, Chris Hemsworth, and the black guy from the Godzilla movies. Forget his name. Uh, Thick guy with glasses. Brian something.
Oh,
He plays as Megatron. He actually does it really good.
nice. The guy from Breaking Bad.
No, 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 no.
Okay,
He's in the Godzilla movies. Godzilla versus
uh,
Kong, Godzilla X Kong.
okay.
Um,
I saw those movies, but I don't remember much from them.
did I like it? Yeah, Saiyan Spirits. I did like it. Like I was so cool that it played it right after the 1986 version was over. Like it just dove right into it. I was like, holy shit, I know who some of these characters are. And then like some of the taglines from it or some of the dialogue from it kind of played back towards the like an Easter egg towards 1986. And I was like, oh wow, I appreciate that. It may be Bernie Hayes. I think that is Bernie Hayes. Let me double check that. My mouse turned off here.
Absolutely. Not a big fan of the recon. We were friends before we became enemies trope. Yeah, retcon. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, it is Bernie Hayes. He plays as Megatron and Transformers
Hmm.
1 or D17.
Wasn't there like a controversy about that where they had someone else do Optimus Prime's voice and people were a little bit upset about it because the guy who's always been doing it? I
Well, you have to
barely
think
rem
they're like young dudes in this, right? They
yeah,
can't transform yet. Like they don't have their
yeah,
cogs so they could transform. Literally, their names are completely different. It's that they become. It's literally their origin story. So it makes sense to me. And then Chris Hemsworth plays it really well. You know, like young Optimus Prime is kind of like free spirited, like a troublemaker kind of deal, and kind of just grows into being a more responsible adult kind of deal.
yeah.
So, you know,
We were friends before we became enemies. That's what my wife tells me every day.
yeah,
Yeah, there you go, there you go. Well, through that though.
yes,
My final say is go
B127,
watch the movie.
badass Tron. Thank you, Thor KC. B127, he's hilarious too. Badass. I am badass Tron. At least that's what my friends call me.
Okay, I want to watch this now. I'm gonna have to watch this now. All right, so now time for a game that we like to play here on Happy Gaming Hour after we've relaxed, got our drinks, talked for a while, and that is Who's Selling This? Was where I have a random thing that I had found on my Facebook marketplace page because for some reason my algorithm is so messed up it feeds me the weirdest stuff. So here it
Uh,
is.
don't
This
tell me why
item
I get women's underwear and stuff on mine. It's weird. I'm sitting here looking for pinball machines, and it's like, "I wore this for prom last year." Don't give a shit.
All right, here we
Oh
go.
god.
This will light up your world. That's my that's my clue.
I don't whoa, yeah. Alright, there's a chain and a tube, and it's a Y tube or V tube, whatever you wanna call it. Uh, are you pulling my chain?
Huh? There's a chain you do pull.
Oh boy.
So I'm waiting for people to kind of get into the chat and see what they kind of think this might be.
Nope, they stuck
But
on my
you can think
underwear
about
marketplace story right now.
yeah. They're like, wait a minute, wait a minute.
I'm pulling y'all's chain, by the way.
Sure,
Yeah.
Brian, sure. Uh, um, what does it say? You need to swap that bulb above you for a BR30. Just FYI. Okay, okay.
It's the
All
lamp
right.
from Pixar. It's a hanging lamp.
A hanging lamp. Okay.
Game Boy 3D stand, a periscope.
Periscope. All right, all right. We'll give it like 30 more seconds.
Is this a homemade
Homemade
toilet?
toilet. It could be. It could
It
be.
could
You
be.
never know. It could be anything. Anything at all.
This
All
looks like
right.
somebody made this.
They definitely. It's been made. It's been made.
It's not 3D printed, but no, maybe it is 3D printed actually.
All right, guys. Drum roll. You, if you play your cards right, could be the
How
proud
did you get
owner.
the piping from my rip out garbage disposal? Bonganator, forward and reverse intake. I like that. That's good. Hamster Smash 3 on Xbox 360. Yeah, there you go.
You could own. Um,
Oh,
let's
what
do
the?
this.
Oh, come
Ta-da!
on. It is a lamp.
It's a lamp. It'll light up your world, Brian. Light up your world.
God, that looks like something from Little Nightmares.
Let's see if I can do this. Can I do this? There we go. Makes it a little bit bigger. We're off the screen, but it makes it a little bit bigger for them.
No, no. My question is the stuff that's around
That's my thing
the
too.
little
I'm like,
lamp guy.
not only are you advertising this, but it looks like this is where you keep the people you have chained up,
Yeah.
and this is their lamp
Oh, I'm
while
sorry. I'm
they're
sorry I
there.
cut you. You need a band-aid?
But
What the hell, dude? Oh, there we go. That's
$45.
45 bucks.
$45, and it has a little guitar with it. Has a little guitar with it, so you could have yourself a homemade pipe lamp with a guitar in your, your horror room.
But
It'll
why? I
kill you.
totally agree. Do the Band-Aids come with it?
How much you want for them band-aids? You should ask. I should ask how much you want for the band-aids. Okay, every show guy, right? This is weird on. Oh, but what's more interesting is to crap around it. Yes,
Exactly.
exactly. Every time. Here, and this was a video that I had like cut. I had like stopped it and took a picture because he kept going around the lamp, like trying to show it off, and like there was just all this stuff, and I'm like, why would you not remove some of the items around this? Um, I don't understand like
I mean,
why you're trying to sell this.
I'm surprised he didn't dress it up, put T-shirts on it and, pants, maybe
Yeah,
some
but it's only
shoes.
$45, guys. It's still available right now. So if you're
Oh, look, I
in,
give him credit. He's talented. He did something with some piping that he wasn't going to use anymore. Instead of throwing it away, he created a
Yeah,
lamp buddy.
this is the Matrix, man.
That's what I'll
Now
call
light
it.
our
I'll call
darkest
it
hour.
lamp buddy. Now light our darkest hour.
Yes. Oh, yes, you could do that, and you still have, like, 25 bucks left. That was created by a visual person, looks like there was hate behind it. He's like, "I'll show you, you stupid lamp."
They need to make a horror movie based off this character.
Yes. Yes. Maybe that lamp from the Pixar everybody was talking about, like, he gets his revenge, he grows arms, and he's like, I'm done."
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
Shotgun Sean, great name for it, isn't it? Lamp buddy. And then Lamp buddy's
lamp
walking
buddy.
into your bathroom, sees you're taking a nice little hot bubble bath, and then throws himself in there.
Ugh, $2 of PVC joints and $43 of per skill.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it takes, that's all it takes, man. I actually found this today, like, at 10:22 this morning, you can tell, by the picture. Like, I was like, "What is this? Who is selling this?"
Just think
So,
about it, you could hang him anywhere.
yeah, you could put a little noose around his neck, and you can hang him anywhere.
Yeah.
Let's let's continue. Oh, that was
Oh,
the, go ahead.
do you still have the one I sent you? I was like, "We need to put this on your, who's selling this?"
Let me see if I can find it
Just for
here.
fun, like, it's not a real one, guys. I mean, it is a
Okay,
real one, but we're not
let
gonna,
me
like,
see.
make
Where
it
did you
make
mention?
it
Is that on
real.
Discord or was that on?
I did it on Facebook, the Facebook group, Facebook Messenger.
Let me find you
That's probably gonna
here.
take a while.
Yeah, that might take me a minute here.
We're always
Um,
we're always sending each other deals, like, and then we'll find
yeah,
weird shit like we'd like this that we'll just send each other and be like, who's selling this?
yeah, and they're always like, "Oh, for your next show, here you go, here you go." Yeah, I mean, I had to dig for a little bit. Was that in our main chat? It might have been in our main chat too, because I think
Yeah,
Tom
the the,
talked
the
about it.
crew, the crew.
Yeah, the crew. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's gonna be that. I'm gonna have to dig for that one a little bit. Um, but
I'll send
yeah,
I'll
I'll do
send
it
it to you.
on the next show, dude. It's like it is so good though. It is so good. Let me see if I can. Can you type it into your Facebook and see if you can get it to pull back up? Because
Yeah.
that one was good. Let
Yep.
me
Yep.
see
Yep.
here. Yeah, I'm like digging through our chat. We've got like so many messages. I'm like, where did that go? I thought I saved it, but
Yep. Just
let's
give me about
see.
5 minutes. I got you.
5 minutes, 5 minutes. Well, while he's digging for that, I'll show you.
Let's take a
I'll
drink.
talk to you. Yeah, I'll take a drink. Relax. Get it going here. But I want to show something to Stock Jock because this I saw today because I was looking for deals. We're always looking for deals, and honestly, we've kind of gone to a whole different spectrum of things when it comes to what we're looking at now. We used to always be looking for arcade one ups, and now we're like always looking for big arcades. We have dreams. We have dreams. Um, but this I saw today and I was excited for a second, just for like a split second, because I was like, "Oh, look at that! Look at that!" So I was like, "Hey," once it pops up here, it takes it here a second. There it goes. I was like,
Oh,
"Hey, like, look at this! This guy's selling 4 arcades. Yeah, 4 of them for $2,000." And I'm like, "Cool. It looks like he's got a Robotron, a Centipede, some type of like Kung Fu one over there." I'm like, "Great, you're great." So then I start looking, and Stock Jock, this is where you're gonna get real disappointed. I was like, "Wait a minute, Wonder Boy. Wait a minute. Oh, no.
no.
Oh, no."
Oh no.
I guess, like, "What have you done?" Like
Robotron. Oh my God. No.
like,
All right.
oh,
I sent you the link on Discord in our in our
okay.
in our private stuff.
But, yeah,
Oh,
I
everything
was
else
like,
is fine, but why did you do that to
"Yeah,
Robotron?
yeah,
No.
that looks pretty good." Uh, Galaxian, like, who really plays Galaxian? It's like this kid Galaga. Uh, is it Yi Kung Fu? Is that what that is?
Oh, what the hell?
I've never heard of that one.
Yeet or Kung Fu.
Yeah, but it's so misleading because it's like, "Oh, Robotron." Oh, it's Wonder Boy.
Mm, it's
Oh, there he is. No.
You just
Yeah,
made
dude.
Shock into Darth Vader when he found out Padme died.
Yeah.
No.
Yes. Yes. How dare you? I know. I was like, dude, why would you do this to a Robotron? Like,
Uh,
why? Out of all the cabs to like, take and put something else in, and he even still has the bezel. It looks like this is the Robotron bezel, isn't it?
It looks like it. I think it
Oh
is.
man, your kung fu is awesome. Okay, so that's a good game. I never heard of it,
I have to.
but
I mean, I probably played it before, but I just don't remember the name of it. I thought it was actual kung fu from you know the Data East, but
Stock Talk. Would you like me to send you this so you can yell at this guy
yeah, cuss this dude
over?
out, man. Cuss this dude out. What the hell?
Like how dare you? How dare you? Okay, so you sent it to me. You said, let me get back up
Yeah,
here on Discord.
y'all gonna get a kick out of this. Yeah, it's in Discord.
All right, let me do this real quick.
Because my message to Sheldon exactly was who's selling this and who would
Okay,
buy it? And then Todd of
okay,
course goes, I would.
yeah, I've already sent him. It's pending. Um, okay. Do you want me to
Oh,
do my
is that
usual
kung
routine?
fu? It's the NES kung fu, but the arcade version. Oh, okay.
Let me do this. Let me do this.
I like
Give
that
me just
game.
a second. Keep him busy while I do this real quick.
Yeah, sure,
I'm
sure.
gonna.
That Wonder Boy doesn't make the lamp look so bad now, does it? That's a little worried.
Yeah.
I mean,
See, there's
I
always a
was actually
plus.
praising the guy for his like ingenuity and stuff, and be like, "Oh, we'll just drill a hole in this PVC pipe and turn it into a lamp."
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad until it was. Until it was. Okay, let me do this, and
Shaking
then
while screaming, "What the f did you do?" Oh
what
no,
have I done?
DR Kung Fu is a fighting game. I think I know what that is now. Now, yes, I think I know what that is. Um, Kung Fu. Uh,
Okay, I don't have the time to get this to zoom in, but this will look good. You guys, I had to really tricky on this one. So, all right, let me add it in here. Media.
yes, I've played this dozens of times. I remember this game.
Oh, I can't add a
That
scene
is a
while I'm
good
here.
kung
You
fu
guys can
game.
see. Here's
Konami,
the
yeah.
image. Go into here. All right, here's the clue. Oh, it did go big. All right, cool. All right, guys, this one, um, it is
Oh
something that
boy.
might help you, get from here to there. It helps you with seeing where to go. We'll give you a little bit of time to try and figure this one out. But
When do you get the swimsuit edition of gaming happy hour?
that's a time, the second round, second round.
Yeah. So, what do you think this is, guys? It kind of looks like a glove or
Yeah.
maybe a shoe with toes on the end of it.
Try to zoom in somewhere that looks inconspicuous, kind of thing. Like, okay, what do we got here? What do we got here?
Uh, is it a motorized chair maybe? What about a gyrocopter?
Yeah,
I
could
mean,
be, could
I see
be.
like looks like black strings. You got the sidewalk right here with some plants. So it's trying to tell you how big it is. Uh,
Hand scooter, Donkey
it's a little like
Konga.
a dirty
Okay.
ass racing chair.
Like, dirty as razor. All right, all right. You want to show them? You want me to show them here?
Yeah, show them off, man.
All right. This is. Give it just a second here.
Boom! Look at the size of this giant inflatable gorilla, guys.
It could be yours for $3,500. $3,500 could be yours. You could
Oh,
have
and I
this.
love the description of it too. It's like giant inflatable gorilla, great for grand openings, car dealerships. Um, don't make an offer till you see it in person. It can easily fight 100 men.
He would win though.
Look how
100
tall
men or
that
silverback
thing is
gorilla.
next to it, man. It's like a life-size King Kong.
Yeah.
What a
What a
bargain!
bargain.
What a
Exactly. What a
bargain!
bargain. Yes, yes. Is it still available? Should I send it? Is it still available?
Yeah, guys, if y'all want it, man, I got the link for you guys. Y'all hit me
Yeah,
up. It's just down in Georgia, so
yeah, yeah. He'll have it deflated and ready to go. Yeah, yeah, so
Billy Woods is like, "I'll take that."
you can do it at night. Look at this, you
Oh,
got a
light 'em
night
up,
picture.
dude? Oh my god, that would scare everybody.
Like
This is why Todd
yeah,
wants it
dude.
right here. That's why Todd would want it. He wants it for Halloween decoration. Put them into trees.
I like how they have the butt of it pointed towards their house windows. That's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great guard dog.
Yeah. They
If
got
I
all the
were
pictures,
rich,
eh?
I would buy that and have someone install it in MG's yard in the middle
Oh
of the
my
night.
gosh. Who's that? Who's
What the
I wonder who he's playing with because that's some type of sing. I mean, this is big. I don't know who that is.
Glorilla?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know who that is.
I don't either. But he's
But it
famous.
was on
He's
he's
famous.
famous.
He's been on stage for a concert.
Yeah. There you go. This is like, you know how people are having hard time selling houses. If you put this in front of your house, I'm telling you, you'd sell it immediately, guys. It's worth it. The investment's worth it.
I think Sean's actually thinking about it. Shotgun Sean was like, "Yeah, man, I
I
need
love it. All right, man.
to."
Belongs to your front yard. All right, cool. Great pool float. Yeah, in the ocean. Yes. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, we did have a little bit more serious subject, which is in the polls, which I think I just exited out of there, so I can't even see the poll right now. But we're gonna see the poll, see where we're at on it. Is there a way to see it on a restream? I always have to pull up my actual.
Don't know. I don't use
Yeah.
Restream, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh, I see. Fancy schmancy over here
Well,
using StreamYard.
mm, StreamYard's been good to
No,
me.
it has. It has been good to you. So right now, let's go ahead and end the poll.
Yeah,
And it says here that um, what do you think it takes to qualify as a true gamer? You enjoy gaming even if it's no even if you're no good. Sorry, blah, totally messed that up. You have to game all the time is at 10%. Played a game once in your life is 5%, and have to be high ranked in gaming is 0%.
yeah, because
Uh,
that's fair.
yeah, absolutely. Um,
But your
so
peers
with
have to agree that you are even gaming. Are you enjoying
yes,
the stuff that you're playing? I don't see you on
yes.
the leaderboard, so you are not a gamer, sir.
Hmm. So one of the reasons why I brought this up, and it's not to cause any drama or anything like that, but we really wanted to get the feeling of people in the community. There are some people who are very loud sometimes, and they like to, say that if others aren't um, up to their level, that obviously then they don't game or they're not gamers.
Yeah,
So to me, I agree with everyone on here. If you enjoy gaming, even if you're not good at it, you're still a gamer. You don't have
yeah.
to be good at it, just as long as you're having fun, you're having a
Do
good
you
time,
purchase
you're
more than
trying
one
to.
game a year?
Yes, yes,
Do
exactly,
you play more
exactly.
than one game a year?
Yeah, yeah. So
Have you ever beaten a game? You
yeah,
know?
and it could be, my wife, she doesn't play. I mean, she plays like Animal Crossing and stuff, but she also plays, sometimes she'll play like Fortnite and stuff. Um, and actually, she does pretty well at it. I'm not saying that she's the best or not, but she does pretty well and she enjoys it. But does she play every single day? No, we've got two kids and
No.
she's pregnant. We got full time jobs. Like we're not playing every single day.
That's why they
Um,
have subcategories: casual gamer, hardcore gamer, professional gamer, completionist,
yes,
and stuff like that. Are you a multiplayer junkie or are you a single player junkie or
yeah,
that kind of stuff. So
yeah, and how I related. how I because I thought about this for a while because again, there are people out there saying, "Well, we don't see people on the leaderboard, so if they're on the leaderboards and they're not really playing the games because we don't ever see them on there." And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, so you're expecting people to be in, like, the top 10 of whatever obscure leaderboard that you're on the internet. Like, that's what you expect them to be in order to prove that they are a true gamer." Well, my brother loves golf. Absolutely loves golf. He plays it at least once a week during the winter. He does virtual golf where he's in a tournament, and, during, like, the better seasons, he plays it, like, 2 to 3 times a week, and he just loves golf, that's his game, but he's not on the PGA Tour. Is he not a golfer? Like, I don't understand, like like yeah, um, it's like, no, he likes golf, he's a golfer, like, he can golf any time of the day or night, and he's good at golf because he plays it a lot, but he's not the best. He's
Yeah.
not in the top 10. That's what I kinda feel about gaming because I think, people have kinda put this label on it, like, unless you're super, super good, that you're not a true gamer, and I don't want people to feel like that because I want people to just enjoy themselves.
Don't insult people for
Yeah,
the level of gameplay that they do. Thor KC has a great point. If you're gonna gatekeep being a true gamer, I would say you need to have to at least played at least one game to completion. You know, if you're gonna
yeah,
gatekeep. But like
yeah,
there's people, especially in like our home arcade community, that are just like, oh, you're trash or this and that, and just it's unnecessary just to challenge anybody's skill
yeah,
level or anything like that. There's some people that just they'll play a game once and then they'll move something else. You're still a gamer,
yeah.
man. Like it's and then especially in this like home arcade space, like we got arcade one ups, at games, uh tank stick VRs, VR, uh mini
Even
PCs, emulation handhelds. Doesn't matter what
console
it is.
gaming, we've even
Yeah.
console gaming when we go into console gaming too, yeah,
Yeah. And we just look, we just love to talk about this damn stuff. We like to play the games. None of us are some of us are really good at one thing and terrible at the other. And then
yeah,
sometimes and then like in the case tonight when somebody mentioned the Kung Fu game, I was like, I don't remember that one. Are you gonna judge me and say that I'm not a gamer because I didn't know that? I do remember that game now that I saw it. I just don't remember it being named that. But still, it's you're not going to insult my intelligence just because I didn't know the name of that game. Hell, it's probably on
yeah,
my At Games Legends behind me, and I don't even realize it.
yeah. You don't have to match
Now,
anyone's
now I'm
artificial
curious.
definition anyone's artificial definitions that only exist to soothe fragile egos. I love the nostalgia of gaming. Exactly, exactly. Actually, I am the keymaster. So, yeah. Like or a streamer with, boobs all out that can't even play. Okay, so let me go to your other comment to get the, oh, that was just must have been what someone else had said. Um, I don't like arcades or video games. Am I not a gamer then? Yes, yes, yes. It's always cool to, like, strive, there's certain things you can challenge yourself on in order to, try to get further in the ranks, and if for me personally, I've openly admitted I'm not the best Galaga player, but I love Galaga. That's, like, the first arcade I've ever played in my life. That's why I'm a Galaga guy. That was, like, my arcade. Anytime I go to arcade, that's the one I go to. Everyone around me personally, I have the highest score of anyone around me just because that's a game I play a lot, but do I have the highest score? Am I on some type of top 10 chart? No, that's just a game I like to play. Same thing with Burger Time Bay with Burger Time. She loves it. That's her favorite arcade. That's why we have a full size one, and she does well at the game. Is she the best player? Um, I'm not allowed to say yay or nay because she's my wife, but but yeah, it's like just let people have fun, and if they can't reach your level, encourage them. That's what I would say. Say, hey, if you're really striving to do this, let me give you some pointers and try to help you out instead of being like, well, you're trash because you're not up to my level and I don't see you on the scoreboard, so you're garbage. Maybe we could come together and just, try to be more supportive instead of trying to tear others down. I'm the same way, saying spirits. I love fighting games, but I suck at them. I do. I'm not very good at them, but I love them. I love playing them. Um, I love getting, with someone and you're having a good time and even if you only win 1 out of every 5 fights, it's like that one fight though keeps you going because 'cause you're just like, "Oh, I beat you once, like, now you have to try and, like, I wanna figure you out." Like, it's very, it just keeps you going. You have a good time, you're having a good time. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, did you end up finding it?
No, I don't have it on here.
Mm. Oh,
But now
man.
I wanna add it.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Main
just
thing
like,
is, guys, just keep
people say it's
playing.
good.
Just keep playing your game.
Yeah,
If you enjoy doing it, just keep playing. Don't worry about these people that are saying that you're not good enough, or that you have to reach some criteria they made in their head. Just keep gaming, guys. Just keep gaming.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. There you go. There you go. There you go. Well, um, as far as anything else goes, since we do have a few minutes, Um, this is kind of where we're going to start wrapping up because we have Late Night Live coming up next, guys. They're coming up next. It's always a great show. I know it's a little late for people on the East Coast here, but if you're wanting to stay up or you have a little bit something, you're living closer to them, so the time's not so bad. Stick around, listen to them because it is a great show. They're always entertaining, and it's always a good time over there. I did want to show too what I'll be picking up tomorrow, guys. Uh, if you watch Arcades Anonymous, you know this is happening. But just in case you didn't, this lovely thing is pending.
Oh, you did grab it?
Oh yeah, that's pending for me, man. That's pending for me on Wednesday on the
Now
show. I was
now
like,
is it getting the 19K Fox treatment or
no, this one is not. I wanna meet 90K Fox. I want to be down in Kentucky, and I was like, hey man, I have a Pandora's box 5. He asked if I had any extra ones. I was like, yeah, I think I have a 5 left. It was just sitting in a cabinet. So I was like, yeah, I'm heading down to Kentucky anyways. Like I can stop by and drop it off at your house. He's like, well, maybe we can hang out for a little bit. So I'm gonna be picking this up, going over to 19K Foxes, giving that to him,
well, see if he wants to
and then
ride
it's
with you to help you load this up.
yeah, there you go, there you go.
Like,
Like, hey man, why don't you?
use his body, man. Use him to help
Yeah,
lift this thing up because this is
yes,
gonna be a pain in the ass to get into your home.
yeah. So Calvin Wong, I measured twice, maybe even 3 times I measured,
They do
and I
say
did ask them,
measure twice,
s
cut once.
yeah. So, the cabinet itself, I had him personally measure it, and it was, 30 inches wide is what the cabinet is, and the chair is 15.5 inches wide, the stand the chair's on. So, altogether, in my mind, that's 45.5 inches, and my van is 48 inches and with a clearance all the way back. So I
Oof.
can technically fit them both in my van, barely, but I do have a backup plan if it doesn't work. I will just end up renting a U-Haul. Be like, "All right, I'm just gonna get a U-Haul, and then I'm just gonna come back in my car." So yeah, that's that's the plan B if things don't work out. But plan A is just putting it in my van. But and I have some friends that are gonna come over whenever I do have it done, and I'm going to have them help me unload it, which they're gonna love me for that. So that's coming
Hey, you
on.
offer me pizza, I'll
Yeah,
help unload it.
yes, yes. Um, walls are easy to remove. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I know it's very heavy. I heard it's like I looked it up and it's like with the chairs like 400 pounds. Without the chair, I think it's like 300 pounds. Like it's very heavy.
Yeah.
Um, so
Thank God
I
it has
yeah,
wheels.
yes, it's got wheels on it too. So there's that one. I'll have a video on that too. Gotta show people what I got. And let me see here. Let's go here. Actually, let's go like this. And then I'm also gonna be getting this one right here. This wonderful Wonder Boy. I thought I would pick it up and give it to Stock Jock just to have him have it in his house.
Now I know you're trolling.
No, no, no. That's not what I'm getting. But I figured he liked that. Yeah, exactly. I saw it for that $500 and I was like, "Bro, I'm buying this like right now. I don't care. Like $500 a working one. You can't beat that. You can't beat that."
Yeah.
Um and then let me go here.
I mean, I would love to have a real cab too, but I
That's the thing too. I think we've kind of like I said, we're kind of you know, we've reached a limit with home arcades, so we're kind of, like, starting to feel out other things.
Yeah,
Stock Shock, no!
because honestly, man, if you think about it, like Arcade One Up was like a gateway drug, right?
Yes,
It affects
absolutely.
everybody differently, but eventually people are like, you know what? I if they're not gonna make what I want, I'll go see if I can find a real one out there and bring it home.
Yeah,
And some of
abso
these home arcade products, man, they hold their value really well, and it'll be somebody that really wants what you got, and then
yeah.
you're able to make the funds back for what you paid for it to in order to get something that you want. Like who wouldn't want that?
Who wouldn't want that?
Who wouldn't
Who
want a
wouldn't
Donkey
want
Kong
that?
Jr., man? Oh my god.
So, on Monday, I'll be getting this. I don't necessarily know if I'll be paying this price, but yeah, this does need some T molding. Needs a little bit of T molding love, and I think it needs a new light up marquee. The marquee doesn't light up in the pictures I've seen, but that's why Tron and NBA Jam and Blitz are leaving because they're helping to pay for these two. So, um, I was like, you know what? In my arcade, I kept the sports ones around because when people came over, that's what they uh, float towards. They'd be like, "Okay, like, I wanna play NFL Blitz, I wanna play some NBA Jam," and that's cool, like, I love that the people got that, but I'm like, "This is kinda my arcade, like, I wanna play games that I wanna play," and I don't really care for those ones, like, I have nostalgia for them, I'll play them if other people are playing them, but they sit and collect dust a lot of the time. So I'm like, if I could get a Donkey Kong Junior cab that plays Donkey Kong also, it's a double board or, with the swapping abilities on there,
Yeah.
um, and I'm like, dude, I'm all for it, man. I'm like, I'm just gonna get what I'm going to personally play, and if people come over, they can enjoy what I wanna play, but yeah, so that's what I decided to do.
Then again, man, it's like you can start charging people to hang out with you.
Oh my gosh, he needs to be stocked. Yes. That's the thing, though. That's the thing, though. Yeah.
Like,
Um,
look, we're honestly all just jealous because you got all these badass looking cabinets not too far away from you.
yeah, that's what
Like
happens. That's
maybe a 2 hour, 3 hour drive max
yeah.
for all these cabs, and then I look at where I'm at, and people are like, "Oh, I have an arcade one up, no riser Pac Man for $400." I know what I have.
Mhm. Yeah.
Or when I
So,
try to
and he
sell my shit, they're like, I'm like, here's my Dragon Slayer. I know what I have. And they're like, will you take $100 for it?
oh,
Or
yeah.
the craziest one I got is a guy's like, hey man, will you trade me that Dragon Slayer for a tanning bed? No. What am I going to
What?
do with a
Who's
tanning
selling
bed?
this? Who's selling this?
Yeah,
Who's selling
like
this?
he sent me a picture of it and everything. It's like a full size lay down tanning bed. I'm like, "Honey, do
Oh,
you want a tanning bed?" She goes, "No." I was like, "Yeah, I definitely don't want a used one with all your sweaty oils and shit in it. I'm good, appreciate it."
n now, there was what I just sell? I forget what I just sold. I forget which cab it was, but someone offered me an ROG Ally, and I almost was like, "Okay,
That's
I
fair.
might yeah, I might talk. We can have a talk." Like, but he said, "Oh, so you only want cash. Okay, I can give you cash." And I'm like, "Okay, that's fine, I guess." But for a second there, I was like, "Hmm,
Well, yeah, I
eh."
know, I get it. Tanning beds aren't cheap. Hell yeah, take the tanning bed. You need a tan. I like being pale, fat and pale. I like it. It's part of my calling card.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to say too, my only sports I like this is the only team.
Yeah,
I
go
wore this for
ceiling
you,
fan,
Brian.
right?
Yes. Go Ceilings.
Yeah, go
Ceiling
ceilings.
fan, guys.
Number 1 ceiling fan. I love that shirt.
Oh, new stuff keeps life super happy,
But no,
exactly. That's the
I just sold my Dragon's Lair and my Star Wars cabs, uh, for a
yes.
really expensive laptop.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, yeah. It's,
I didn't wanna let it go, but, you know, it's time to move on from some of the stuff.
yeah. Yeah, that could be you want to keep it all, and you want to have it, and sometimes just like, and the thing is too, I always try to keep it, in perspective. If you need the money, I've had that situation whenever our last child was born. Bills came in, and it was a lot more than what we expected. So this time we're more prepared, and uh, I was like, you know what? I ended up selling like 9 of my RK1-ups to like pay for it. I was like, all right, I'm getting this like sold right now. I bought some back. The I believe it was one of them was Blitz. Another one was Dig Dug. Like, so I bought a few of them back whenever I got the money back, kind of thing. But life happens when you want to keep everything all the time. Sometimes you just gotta part ways, and hopefully down the road things will change. But you were looking at some full size cabs too, so I think
Yeah.
it's kind of the bug everyone's getting because home arcade's kind of um
Well, we have to be
it's
legit real home arcade people,
yes.
right? So, legit real home arcade, content creators are gonna get real machines. None of this
That's
particle
right.
board toys.
Exactly,
Sorry,
exactly.
sorry, I didn't mean to act like a certain type of person out there, but that's
Yes.
the way people judge you in this community now. You got those
Yeah.
toys. I'm surprised you even play those.
And, yeah, 50 Shades of Burnt, dude, I get burnt in the shade. I don't even need a tanning bed. I go
I get
outside.
burnt in the shade. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm pale pink and puffy. That's what I am.
Yeah. I think I got one tan arm and then one super white arm because I hang that thing up
Man,
on
I
my
was
wall.
down in Alabama once. Totally off subject, but like we decided we all went camping down in Alabama, and us kids decided we're gonna go out to the lake and like swim and play Marco Polo. And man, they could spot me from a mile away in the dark. Hey, like Marco, you're right there. That's
You glow.
like like we can see you in the dark, dude. Like
Turn your
you're so
body
pale.
flashlight off.
There was ships thinking I was a Bowie. They were like going around me. That's a yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Uh yes. And that's the thing too. Everything has its place. So all
Yeah.
right, guys, it is past midnight and late night live is probably started by now. You should be automatically redirected to them. So stick around and go ahead and stay tuned for them. It's a great show, and we'll catch you all next time. Oh, wait, did you have anything that you want to plug real quick before we head out?
Oh, we'll see. I'm what 39 subs away
Oh,
from a
yes.
thousand.
Yes,
Help,
guys, get this
hit
guy
me
some
up, guys.
subs. Give him
Help
some
me out.
love.
I'm still working on content. It's just been a little hard because I lost my job at At Games and now I'm back in the kitchen. But kitchen's like, hey, you want 50 hours a week? I'm like, yeah, I got to pay my bills. So it's trying to figure out
Yes.
how to manage my time again, man. It's tough. So just help me out. Throw me some subs, guys. Get me to 1,000.
Yes.
I want to give away some stuff. I got some stuff I already purchased and put away for the 1,000 sub stream. So stay
Yeah,
tuned.
he's ready to give it away too. He's itching to give it away. So guys,
Yes, I need to make
please.
room
Yes.
for
So
real
please give
arcade.
to 1,000 subs. All right, y'all. We will catch you next time. See y'all.
See you guys.